Hey YouTube, how's it going? Today is Monday, November the 11th, Veterans Day. And first of all, let me take the time to say that I want to wish a happy Veterans Day to all the veterans of the United States and those who are active, those who are no longer active, those who are vets, those who have sacrificed their life, and to their families for their sacrifice, because it is a hard thing being a wife or a child of, or a spouse in general now, of someone who is serving in our armed forces, especially for the past, 10, 11 years since 9/11. It has been a tough thing. I have several friends who are on active duty and have been back and forth to war several times, as well as family members. So I want to take the time out to thank you for your service and your time, and we should be doing all that we can to support you, to assist you, to make your transition easy when you leave the armed services. Nobody should be going hungry. Nobody should be without a job. That's my thing to you. God bless you. This is a law of attraction update, and a couple of things I wanted to point out was that since I started practicing the law of attraction, I have noticed that I'm attracting peace, because peace is what I meditate on in my life, or what I would like to meditate on more. And with that being said, I have almost stopped my daily watching of CNN. I have long watched CNN, and if you look back on a lot of my videos from when I was in Georgia a couple years ago, about 3 years ago, 3 years ago, those videos I had CNN on all day long. And just since I've started focusing on the practice of law of attraction, and I read this in a book, or I listened to it on one of the YouTube videos about the law of attraction, the audio books, is that you do not focus on that which you are not looking to attract. So with all of the crime that's going on in Detroit and everywhere else in the world, you don't tend to look at that. Now, that's not to say that I don't want to be abreast, because I did look at it a little bit this morning, and I wanted to hear more about this super typhoon over in the Philippines, and my heart goes out to those people there. I hope that, everybody is safe, and those who aren't safe, I hope that you find solace and comfort for your family and for your loved ones. So that's another thing. But I have noticed that about the law of attraction. Again, I did start reading the book, and I haven't been reading the last few days, but because I've been doing homework and other things around the house, but I have started doing that, and I have more ideas for videos, so just bear with me here. But this is a law of attraction update, and as you know, my law of attraction test was checks in the mail. Checks in the mail was one, and the $5,000 in my bank account was the other. And I don't dwell on how this stuff manifests, and I do not dwell on how or when it will manifest. All I know is getting checks in the mail, and my test was I want to receive more checks than bills, because I don't meditate on how I'm going to pay a bill. That's not what I'm radiating. What I'm radiating is that I want money. I don't radiate bills, because if you radiate bills or you throw out bills, you will attract bills. So I radiate money, checks. And shout out to Leia. She said she wants hers in her PayPal. And you know what? I'll take it however it comes. But I said checks in the mail. So that's what's happening. Checks in the mail. So I told you before, I got a couple of checks already so far in the mail. And I have literally received more checks in the mail than I have received bills. That is no joke. Here is the proof of one. And I don't care about the number because it's already spent. But T-Mobile sent me a T-Mobile card. I'll cover the first numbers and go a little closer so you can see. But T-Mobile sent this to me. I had no expectation of that. I did have a situation with T-Mobile where my information had been compromised internally, and they compensated me by paying a full month of my bill. Now this was last month's bill, so that bill was completely wiped to zero. And I didn't consider that a check in the mail, but it was definitely a blessing, something that I attracted. So I got this. Lance went to the mailbox and I said, "What's in the mail?" He said, "Card from T-Mobile, $50 refund." Didn't know I had it coming, didn't ask for it. There it is. Boom, that's one. And then the other day, now this is funny to me. The other day I go to the mailbox and there wasn't a bunch of stuff in there, just a bunch of junk, and I had an envelope that was addressed to the tenant, not the tenant, but the person who lives there, the current resident, that's it. And it was about, it's called PATH, and it was an envelope, a big envelope about a population assessment of tobacco and health. Something I was going to throw away, but I usually open junk mail anyway just to see what it's talking about. And it's talking about a survey that they want to do for a national health study. Well, I get the page and look what's attached. $2 bill. At first I thought, is this $2 bill real? So I smell it. Smells like money. Looks like money. And at the bottom, in very small print, it says, "The $2 bill is meant to thank you for reading this letter and the enclosed brochure." Baby, in the mail. $2 bill in the mail. So now, before my battery goes, if you think the law of attraction does not work, you are sadly mistaken. And if you are not practicing the law of attraction in your life, you are sadly missing out, because the universe wants us to be prosperous. The divine energy, the divine creator, you might call him God. I call him God too, but I call a host of other names. The source, Jehovah, Allah, the creator of this universe wants us to be prosperous. And there is enough wealth out here for everybody to have whatever they desire, because everybody doesn't want money. Everybody doesn't want that. I'm in a group on Facebook, and one lady said she had been radiating that she wanted to attract a coffee business to her, and lo and behold, someone approached her in church about running a coffee shop in the church. Hello. She attracted that. So everybody doesn't want to attract money, but whatever it is you want to attract, whether you want to travel, whether you want children, whether you want money, whether you want an education, whatever it is that you want to attract, you can have it in this life. So that's all I got to say today. Again, I'll keep you abreast, and I have more videos coming for you. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing these videos. Thank you for rating them. Whatever you do, I accept it all, whether it's good or bad. Thank you again. Have a good one. Bye.